Let's talk about President-elect Obama and what it means for Wall Street. What this means is very simple. The regulators have failed. Wall Street has brought the United States of America to the brink not of a recession, but of a depression. There was no supervision. There was nobody watching the house. There's nobody supervising. This whole thing happened. I mean, it's like being in a red light watching tens of thousands of cars going through a red light and nothing happens. I mean, just nothing happens. That's the equivalent of what the regulatory agencies of the United States have done in this instance. We have a derivative problem in this country. Derivatives are super options. If you have an option to buy 100 shares of stock or an option to buy 1,000 shares of stock, a derivative is the equivalent of 1,000 of those options. So a derivative is nothing more or less than a super option. We have derivatives in this country that the total value of those derivatives is greater than the gross national product of the United States of America itself. The value of the derivatives on a worldwide basis is many times that of the gross world product, all the goods and services produced in the entire planet. That's how big the derivative problem is throughout the entire world, and there is nothing, there's no one, there's no agency, there is no government that is supervising or regulating these derivatives. So what we're going to get now, sometime in the new year, and the Democrats will put it into effect, is a super agency that perhaps will absorb the Securities and Exchange Commission. It may absorb the Commodities Trading Commission, but there will be a super agency. And this may involve, it may be a world level, it may not just be the United States, but a super regulatory agency that is going to look and supervise all of these financial instruments. Now, in this country, at the very least, we have to develop a marketplace or an exchange where these super derivatives, where these derivatives will trade so that we know who the buyers are and who the sellers are. You can't regulate it until you see the transactions. So expect this. And this would be a very positive thing because you cannot, I'm a capitalist, I believe in the free market, but you can't have a free market that runs wild, that does anything it wants and endangers the economic livelihood of, in this case, 300 million Americans because of the greed of one private economic sector we call Wall Street that did not regulate itself, that paid off the politicians of both political parties over the last 10 years, and therefore was able to get any laws they wanted through the Congress. This is not the American way. This is not what our founding fathers had in mind. If you want more information on this topic and other topics, come take a look at the website and have a great day.